Alright, what's up? What's going on, guys? CaptainMonk here. In today's game, played some Masquerade, Evelynn in the jungle. So let's go ahead here and pick up ourselves the Hunter's Machete, 2 health potion, and the Warden Trinket, and head on to the jungle. As you guys can see from the teams here today, we have Dad Spaghetti on that MF80 carry. Also got Big Moose Knuckle on the Braum support. Next up is Big... Wait, where's Big? No, it's this guy. I'm reading the wrong thing. Give Me Your Milk playing as Diana mid lane, and last but not least is Dank Babushka playing as our Darius top. So let's go ahead and reorganize that so we have everyone in line with where their role is. There we go. And it looks like we're actually against... Wait, hold on, nuts. I saw the teleport and I immediately assumed it was top lane, but it's actually the Jarvan top, the Rengar jungle, then the Diana mid, Jinx AD carry, and the Soraka support. So pretty legit teams on both sides, which is good to see. We've had, let's see, 10 games so far of Evelynn tonight, all of which I've been recording. Not a single one have I been able to use, because either we get shittered because of potentially I get some games where I try to make some ganks happen, nothing really turns out well, but their jungler makes a lot of plays happen, and the game just kind of snowballs from there. That's been something that's happened a few times. There's also been games where we literally just shit-stomp them in like 20-25 minutes, and that's not worth watching either. There's been a few games that were kind of close, but I unfortunately wasn't able to make an impact that led to a win. Or if we did win, it was just a really sloppy win. And I don't know, it's not as enjoyable when I don't make a big impact in these games. So I don't know. Maybe I'm being way too critical, but I'm looking to get a game for you guys that is worth watching. So of course, if you guys want to support the channel, make sure to drop a like rating on the video. It helps out a ton. Like I said, this is my 11th recording of the night. And if you can tell, maybe you can't, my voice is definitely starting to weigh on me, because I mean, I have been sick quite recently. Been sick for like a week. And now I'm sitting here trying to grind out videos, and I'm making sure that I don't miss the Siege Minion, because we are, or not the Siege Minion, but the big Krug, because we have a Darius and he has that bleed, so I wanted to make sure I burst it once it got low with both my auto attack and my Q. But as you can see, though, from the double juggling here, I'm trying to make sure my Q actually hits the big one, but it's not. It keeps going for the little one for some reason. But essentially, you can see here, Darius is going to take out most of the damage, and I'll start tanking now because he can't anymore. But get over here. What are you doing? Don't miss XP. What are you doing? Get over here. You're missing XP. There we go. Alright, good. He didn't miss the XP. God bless. Don't forget about the XP, brah. He almost forgot about the XP, and that could have made him miss the stuff, but yeah, forgot about the XP. Alright, good. But in the end, it's not that bad. He's gonna base, he's gonna get his items, and I didn't take that much damage. You can see there's a bit of a sliver there. Not a big deal. So it wasn't perfect, but definitely was not that bad. It could have been so much worse. I mean, I could have taken it, he would have got nothing, and that would have put him in a really bad spot in that lane against the Jarvan, which he definitely doesn't want to have a disadvantage. But as you can see, though, it went up fine, so we're all good. I managed to clear up the jungle. But as you can see, though, we didn't have to use any potions really early on, and he gets to go back with an extra ward and some extra potions as well. Huge advantage, and level 2. So all that added together makes it very worthwhile for him. One thing I do want to mention, actually, about the double jungle that I haven't mentioned yet. Well, actually, I mentioned in my Renekton video, which I just posted, which, by the way, was a very close game. A lot of fun. It looks like our Diana's actually getting the edge against theirs, and I think that ties into her having the TP versus ours with the Ignite. We'll find out which one's better by the end of the game, but I'm more of an Ignite kind of guy, but I think TP is better because that's what the pros are running, and when you don't know best, trust the pros. That's normally the way I look at it, but we'll get the Gromp for ourselves here. We smited, of course. We have that Thornmail kind of like buff. And we'll go ahead and just eat it. There we go. And I think I'll take the Scuttle Crab out next and maybe start getting some ganks off. Because mid lane's not really gankable, of course, because it's already dead. Bot lane's kind of pushed. Top lane's pushed. So right now, all I can really do is just, you know, power farm, unfortunately, which is kind of lame. But yeah, that's kind of the plan here for the time being, I think. But what I wanted to mention, though, about that double jungling thing that I was trying to segue into it, I think I got distracted. But essentially, you'll notice there we started the top side. Now, what a lot of junglers will do in like higher elos that I don't normally do because I want to complicate things even further. Because as you saw, not trying to take shots at Darius or anything like that, but he still missed one of the details there that was very important about it. And so it goes to show you it can be a little bit complicated for some people who are unfamiliar with it. But essentially, if you're playing with players who are higher elo and you're more familiar with it, and everyone's more, I guess, familiar with the strategy, or you're in a Skype call and all your friends, you can kind of explain the strategy. Essentially, do the exact same thing me and Darius just did, but do it on the bot side with your bot lane and give them the Gromp. So essentially, if you're on this side of the map, what you would do, and I'm just going to clear this out first, as I walk around I'll show it, but essentially what you would do is you would start with the Gromp, you'd smite it, you'd walk away, you'd do blue with your top laner, your bot lane would take Gromp, you'd have the buff from it though, but they'd get the golden XP from it, and then from there you do the blue buff, then you do wolves, and from there your top laner bases and you get to continue your jungle without having to use any health potions, but you also had the Gromp buff, if not the Krug buff. You can also do it on the other side of the map, you could do it from here, do the exact same thing. In fact, you have this little bit of an edge over the wall here, where if your top lane, or your bot lane is standing here, your top laner's here, you stand right here, you smite over the wall, and then you go straight to red buff. So all those little interactions definitely are very, very beneficial, but again, it's very complicated. So it can backfire if you don't do it right. So make sure to do it right is very key to making it worth your while. But as you can see though, so far, I mean, their Rengar is, it's Rengar, he's not going to get ganked much. And none of the lanes are really pushed out enough, except for maybe bot lane, but it'd be really tough. I'd maybe not blow a summon or two. Would probably get a kill though, because it's Soraka. So nothing much is really happening. It's worth my while. But right as I say that, our Diana's getting ganked, and I want to help her out, but unfortunately she's dead before I can even get there. She used her E very late. I think it's normally a good idea to use your E a lot sooner, because then you would at least slow them after the knockup. Whereas in that scenario she used it, which brought him closer to her, then she died instantly. So that's not going to help her much. But yeah, I think I'll just clear up the wolves here and then go mid and get any farm she's going to miss. Unfortunately, I was unable to counter gank that one, which is not good. But I'll get some health potions going here. I may as well also mention, actually Darius getting that nice kill in the top lane, so good on him. But I may as well also mention why I went the blue smite. My reasoning for it is pretty straightforward. I think Trailblazer is unnecessary because you get mana sustain from what's that item called? Your Runeglaive, and you also get HP sustain from just having health potions, so you don't really need it. It can come in handy, but it's not necessary. And then the other options would be definitely not white one. Don't even consider that. That's not a thing. It's not in the game. Blue one is like my favorite because it's the slow. It gives you extra damage. It's really good for CC and allowing you to gank, because if you flank, you don't need it because you are flanking them and they're surrounded, and that's awesome. But if you don't, you kind of need the slow to really get into the fight. Which, by the way, I'm going to try and get into the fight bot lane. Focus Soraka. It's very important when you're ganking bot lane on a Soraka that you focus the Soraka. Otherwise, you're just going to spam heal their AD carry and they'll never die. So focus the Soraka. I'm coming around. They have no pink ward here. This should be very doable for us. Let's go ham onto Soraka here. And she's going to flash. This is what I was kind of afraid of, was her flashing. In fact, I'm taking a lot of damage here from the turret shots because I got kind of trapped under them. But that's still, in favor of us, so it's okay. But I think Soraka has to base. And actually, my thing is just popping, so I think there's a ward here. Where's the ward? Alright, well the ward's not popping up. How about here? Is it here? Nope. Okay, well I'm stumped. I have no idea where it went, but I guess we'll just clear up this, and then base and do red. And actually, there's a gank going on here. What the heck? Alright, well Rengar just kind of ran right past me and killed my bot lane. I can't really provide anything to help. Why did he run right past me? That's really weird that he would run past me and go after MF instead of me. That's very, very strange. But he actually hit level 6 before us. And I think it's because he was farming while I did that gank, and it's allowed him to get ahead. Yeah, because the farm is pretty damn close. And I think also having that kill from mid lane, or maybe it was an assist from mid lane. Yeah, it was an assist. Definitely got him ahead in XP as well. And actually, mid lane get into a fight here. I'm on the way. I can hopefully help out, but I'm very, very low. But, I mean, I think Milk's making a bit of a mistake here. He should recognize that he's overextended and I'm low and I can't provide much. But we might be able to turn this around anyways, because I do have the shield, and the shield does help out a lot. So let's just do as much damage as we can here. Hold on. Hold the phone. No, we can't do it. But minions, please. Alright, I thought we had enough damage to possibly take that guy out, but not quite. But that's okay. We traded back and forth. Maybe have used a few things, but they used a few things too. All good. All good in the hood. We'll just go back here, get ourselves some items, because I think we might be able to actually finish this. No, not quite, but close. So I'll get the Sheen at least. Get a potion here. And then I'll clear up the jungle and then hopefully get some plays going, because we haven't made any plays yet. And Evelynn's early ganks are actually very, very good. It's one of her strengths. Her power farming like this is not very good. But the reason I've been doing this is because I haven't really been able to do much else. Because we were ahead in all the lanes. Darius is ahead, mid lane was ahead, bot lane was ahead. But I can't just walk into Rengar's jungle and take him out all my own, you know what I mean? Like, we're winning, but we're not winning that much that we can invade. So it's that weird, awkward spot where I'm just like, alright, well, I'm here if you guys need me. Essentially is how it is, so that's unfortunate. But to kind of come back to this topic of which jungle item, which I've been trying to finish forever, it feels like. Essentially, I'm just going to smite this early, by the way, to get some mana back, and take this sooner so I take less damage. But I think the red one's a very close second place. But I think damage isn't really an issue for Evelynn, except for that one fight, I guess, where we had, unfortunately, not enough damage. I think the real issue with her is just the crowd control. So if you have that extra slow, ganking gets a little bit easier, and I like that. That's why I went with the blue one. As far as, Runeglaive versus other things go, I think AD Evelynn is probably just as good as AP Evelynn, but here's the reason why you go AP instead of AD. the jungle item is way better for Evelynn going AP than it is AD. And that is straight up why. Like, there's nothing more to it. Because AD Evelynn, like, you benefit from your auto attacks, your Q, your E, your ultimate still has really high base damage, so it's actually pretty damn good. But Warrior, in comparison to Runeglaive, you can't compare those two. Like, Runeglaive is so much better because the spell shield, or the spell blade is so effective on Evelynn. And, you know, Armor Pen is not really that great on Evelynn. You only benefit from your auto attacks and your E. I don't know, it's kind of a wasted stat, for the most part at least. So, I hope that makes sense of why it is people go AP Evelynn over AD. It's just straight up because the jungle item is better. If Warrior is better and Runeglaive was still Magus, you'd probably see a lot more AD Evelynn. But Magus just wasn't that good. And it looks like he's actually going to have 3-man gank there, so that's no good. Unfortunately, I am too low to really make an impact. This kind of ties into why I hate farming-focused lane phases as Evelynn. But we have a Runeglaive now, and that's going to help out our clear a ton. We're also going to get a Ruby Crystal here towards Haunting Guys, which will give us more HP, meaning we won't have to worry about HP as much going forward. So hopefully I can start making some plays and getting my team in the game here, because we're not down by much. I mean, Darius is even up in CS by like 11, and he's got the same kill death. I haven't done much compared to Ragnar, but I have 10 more CS. Diana's looking like ours is down by a little bit, but not much. And our AD carry's up by a little bit as well. So I think the game's still very much in our hands. Not much has really happened just yet. I know Ragnar just took that Scuttle Crab, and I'm going to make a massive prediction here. I think he's taking his blue buff right now. There's only one way to find out. Face check. So we'll see if we can actually find him here. I think he might have finished it by now. Yeah, he finished it by now. The wolves were not being taken. So I think he's actually going bot lane now. So my prediction, I think, was on point. Just a little bit behind time. And yeah, he's bot lane now. That's what I figured. So yeah, Diana has the blue, right? I'm on the way, friends. I'm on the way. I think our Diana's pretty dead, but the rest of them are pretty low. So I might bait the rest of their team in. Yes, the rocket's going to get dodged, at least by Braum. Braum's the one who's in danger. The other one was not, being MF. But I might be able to sneak up here on Jinx and just clean her up and run. We'll see if she'll let me do that. Alright, there we go. Managed to pick her off. Braum is still with me. We have these two trying to fight me, but they're not going to be able to, so I'm just going to sneak around the side. So this is actually good. A little free kill on the side. Yeah, could have been a lot better if I was there sooner. I probably should have rotated way sooner. But it's, yeah, it's little mistakes. Recognize the mistakes, the first step to fixing it. And I think we'll be okay going forward. I have faith. Alright, so I'm maxing the E second here. Of course, Q first, main damage source, spammable. E second damage source, all that stuff. W's pretty good. I've seen a lot of people actually max it second, but most people max E second, as I think they should. I think it's better. And Diana's pretty pushed up here, so once I get the Scuttle Crab, I'm going to gank her. And I'm not going to bother worrying about stealth, because she's so overextended and is taking so much damage that this is pretty damn free. So get the ulti on her here. I'm going to smite her to slow up even further. Let's get some damage on her. Soraka's going to ult, but that's not going to be enough to save her, I don't think. And there we go. Diana's going to pick up that one. Rengar's actually ulting here, so let's just chill and go ham on this guy. Hopefully we can save Diana here. Doesn't look like we can, but might... No, he's got his empowered Battle Roar. And yeah, Soraka's just going to try and kill me, actually. Okay, good. I managed to speed up enough to avoid getting hit by the bola, so we're fine. I'll keep that in mind, though, that there's a ward there. And I should be able to spam my Q and equip the little ones. And the Runeglaive, you can see, provides a lot of AoE in the jungle camps. It's really effective. And I think, is Rengar clearing the wave? He's not, but there's a siege there, so it's going to naturally push. So I may as well stand here and clear up anything Diana's going to miss, because she is not running TP like theirs is. And one thing that's kind of cool about the Runeglaive, a lot of people don't know, is when they remove the ability for the AoE effect to go off on minions and champions and all that, only on monsters, there's still a Spellblade there, so it's still like a Sheen effect, and being a little bit better based on your AP and all that, kind of like a Lich Bane. So that's still there, so keep in mind that like when you have all that golden crap on your hands, you still have that empowered auto attack that you just saw there. And I'll go ahead and let Diana get that one. And I think I'll do the wolves and then go back, because I got a little bit of gold to spend. And buffs coming up, so I want to make sure I have items, then buffs, and then I can just go apeshit all over the map. That's kind of that's kind of the plan of attack when you're jungling a lot of the time, is to get items, get buffs, and then go and just destroy their team. A lot of time. So let's go ahead here, go ahead and do exactly that. And actually, now I'm going to do the Gromp first. Because I have Smite available, and I think I can do the Gromp and get some extra gold for myself. I don't think this is going to change what items I buy drastically, but it might make a bit of a difference there. Because that's an extra, what is that, almost 100 gold. 96 or something, so pretty good. So let's go ahead and get that Haunting Guys. Boom. Yeah, Haunting Guys is kick-ass on Evelynn, because of course the extra HP is going to come in handy. Your base damage is high, so getting that Magic Pen is great. We'll get extra few wards and a health potion, and we'll head on out. I really like Rylai's on Evelynn. I think it's one of the best items for her, but I think rushing it isn't as damage heavy as going for with the haunting guys. And in the early game, any ganks you make, normally you shouldn't need the CC as much because you have the smite. So I think we'll be fine with this. But we'll find out. We will find out. So we'll go ahead and do the blue here. I don't think Diana's going to need it all that much. She's running Adornzing and Flask. Yeah, she's fine. She doesn't need this. And I'm Evelynn. I spammed things, so it helps out having this. Just go ahead and clear that out. You can see how much easier time we have taking it nowadays compared to before. Now, Diana's pushing, and that's the obvious thing to go for. That's why I'm not going to go for it, because it's obvious. I'm going to go bot lane here and see what I can cook up. Making sure there's no pinks. We got to focus the Soraka, though. Is there a pink here? There's a Rengar here. Let's just go on to... Oh, fuck. I'm probably dead, actually. Can I get out? I'm CC'd the entire time. I can't do anything. I probably should have ulted before I died for the shield, but I was trying to just flash away. But I was locked up the entire time, which made it impossible for me to move. So I couldn't do exactly what I wanted to do, but what I wanted to do was probably the wrong thing to do. And Diana needs to be aware of the Rengar. Why was she not aware of that? I thought that was obvious. Alright, well, I guess we're both messing up a little bit here. But it's okay, nothing we can't come back from. And it looks like there might be an engage going on bot lane. Nice. The Soraka's not there just yet. The heal going off from Jinx. Careful. Rengar's coming. We could see that on the map. Now, Diana's pretty pushed up. If she sticks around, I might be able to take her out. I'm going to pop my W a little bit early here in hopes of possibly catching her taking out the second turret. Nah, she's going to leave, as she should. Smart. So I'll go ahead and smite this, make sure we don't miss that. Maxing the E once again. Alright. So I guess we'll get our red here, then hopefully make something happen top lane. Unfortunately, having a bit of a lame laning phase, and it's primarily because I'm making mistakes and my red's not even here. Oh, what the fuck? Alright, well, these guys are being crazy. Okay, really fast. No flash. Rengar. Alright, I would explain why the buff wasn't there. I was under the impression they literally took it and it was already gone. But no, they were in the midst of taking it as that happened. Luckily, I managed to get Diana. But I'm going to die to the Rengar. But it looks like Diana on our side is going to get the double buff transfer. And now Jarvan is actually going to get chased out by Darius. He is very low. Darius, that is. And so is Jarvan. But I think Diana should have the abilities to take out the Jarvan here. Hit the Q. Hit the ult. He doesn't have ult. Shitty. Alright, well. That's unfortunate. But I think in the end, although Diana has a red buff, I think the red buff is still there. If I remember what I saw correctly. But we'll find out. We'll find out. Yeah, that Rengar's pretty damn big, though. 5 and 1. So when Rengar comes in, when we group, which we should soon, by the way, kill him. Essentially, with the Rengar being fed, the best thing to do, and the red is here, that is awesome, is group. Grouping is, like, really, really effective against him, because once he jumps in, he's just gonna get CC to death and die. So we should group soon, like as soon as we possibly can, when it makes sense. And then we should be looking towards killing him as soon as he goes in. If he doesn't go in, then he's not going to make an impact. It's that simple. So we'll go ahead and get the Scuttle Crab here on the side. Hold at level 11, which I'm really close to. Be a bit of a slow start here, honestly. I'm quite surprised by this Rengar's effectiveness in the lane phase, because normally during laning, yeah, Rengar can make some plays on occasion with his ult, but he's been making plays without his ult quite frequently, and that is impressive. So props to him for that, and definitely some discredit towards me, because I've made quite a few mistakes that I should not have made him. I should have made more pressure with Evelynn in the jungle for this early on. But I think once we get to the team fight phase, we hit like level 16, for example, when our ultimate is just insane. I think we'll be okay. But their Diana is overextending here, so let's go ahead and get as much damage onto her as we can. You can see she's doing what I said our Diana should do, is slow up. And yeah, our Diana's going to die here. Can't really help her. I managed to cleanse the slow, though, from his smite, so that's good. And if I can stealth and Diana sticks around, I might be able to take her out. I think they're right here. You can ward while stealth as Evelynn, which is really effective. Where's she? What? Oh, she went over here. Okay, well, she's going to walk right back into me, I'm pretty sure. Alright, Darius has got that. That's fine. And Rengar's on the run. Can we possibly chase these guys out? If I walk into that, I'll get snared, so I got to wait for it. Alright, Jinx is in front here. Holy crap, let's get on her. There we go. There's a kill for me. Resend the W. Let's go on to the Soraka now. She's going to heal herself a little bit, but not enough for it to matter. Darius is going to pick up that one. Very nice job. The dragon is down, though. I don't remember that happening, but that's okay. We should be able to pressure either mid or bot lane, either way. But Darius doing a great job showing up after bringing that pressure up top lane to the rest of the map and helping us out to get us back in the game. Let's go for this turret. Yeah, killing Rengar seems great and all. It's that shutdown gold, but trust me, turrets are more important than that shutdown gold right now. So we need to group, and the best way to group is to kill off the first turrets in the lanes and then group somewhere else. Once you have those first turrets down, it's a lot easier to group. So here we go. I wish I could eat the turrets, but you can't. If I could eat a minion, though, I could get that attack speed steroid, because your E, after you use it, does have an attack speed boost, which is very, very strong. It looks like the dragon actually just spawned. We probably could take that, but it's very, very risky. You can see Diana's already in the area. Their Diana, that is. And Jarvan's on the way. So if we do this, we gotta do it so quick, because they're all probably gonna collapse if they're smart. Yep, you can see they're on their way. Get the HP bar, 680. Alright, good, got it. Let's just kill off the Diana here. She's gonna try and kill me off. Can I get out? I cannot. The heal from MF was not enough to keep me alive. But that's okay. You know what? I don't mind sacrificing my life. I probably should have left in the first place, not been anywhere near the fight. But I'm still okay with sacrificing my life for the greater cause known as Dragon. Dragon, your name is Greater Cause. But the fight's going on here. Jarvan's going to get the Cataclysm. I'm keeping my team locked up, but at least they're going to take him out. The rest of my team is pretty chunked out, though. Jarvan's on the way. He's probably going to go for Darius, but the pink ward is going to spot him out. The exhaust coming out is going to help as well. Diana's probably going to go down on this one, but Braum can hopefully make an escape on this one, too. The Vanguard, though, his leap is so massive because of how fed he is, but Braum's still managing to escape by the nick of his teeth, or whatever the expression is, so great job by him. Let's get ourselves the components for Rylai's, because we definitely need that this game. Actually, I think we need it every game, because Evelynn just synergizes so well with the new Rylai's. When I say new Rylai's, I mean the reworked Rylai's when they reworked it like a few months ago. It's not really new, but considering how long I've been playing this game, it's kind of new to me. But if MF ults the wave... Oh. No, hold on. Hold the phone. What are you doing, man? What are these guys doing? Do you not know who I am? I'm freaking Evelynn, man. I got, like, shields and damage and shit. Get out of here. Alright, well, Rengar completely disregarded everything, but yeah, MF should have ulted right there. There was literally zero reason for her not to ult. She just seemed to stand back and ult the wave and hit them off. Oops. Should have ulted MF to clear wave and do damage. Alright, there we go. And yeah, Diana's gonna take the blue here. That's fine. I mean, I think it's more useful on me, but I don't really mind either way. Let's go and take the wolves out. I was okay. Because I thought I saw him use his E. Okay. I'm not gonna argue with him about it. I don't really remember all that clearly. I just thought he had enough mana for it. And Jarvan's gonna fight up our Darius. Our Darius is probably gonna have the edge because Darius is OP as fuck right now. And their Diana's gonna look for an engage shot onto our MF, but she is under tower shots, and the ulti's coming out now of all times. That looked super awkward. Let's just go ahead here and try and do some more jungle camps, because I don't think we have enough HP to really pressure the map just yet. And that's fine. There we go. Alright. Let's go back to base now, but this is looking like a really promising game so far. Jinx getting caught out. The Diana and the Darius damage is going to be too much for her. Rengar's coming in though, but he's going into a group, and my team should be able to take him out very easily. Let's get our Rylai's here, get the extra potion as well, and sprint back in. Looks like they did kill Darius, or not Darius, Rengar. Nice job. And our Darius is looking like he's going to go down. Not quite, he's so tanky. And Diana's going to clean up that one onto Soraka. Great job by my team. Let's get this turret here. I'm on the way. Awesome, awesome stuff. Yeah, it looks like everyone's pretty much doing their job and doing well. That's really good to see. I was worried about this Rengar, but Rengar, like I said, he thrives in chaos, man. He really does. I mean, I play Rengar a lot, so I can tell you this with absolute certainty, because I've got experience with this sort of scenario. And their Diana's going to go for an engage here. Let's pop the slow onto her with my ult, and give myself the shield so I can hopefully kill her myself. Alright, good. Barely, but we got her. Oh god, the Jinx rocket would have totally killed me there if I didn't dodge it, but let's pretend I did, just to make me feel better. Just to make me feel better in a game that I'm not feeling all that great. I'm feeling good, but I'm not feeling amazing. But I really want this turret though. Ooh, let me have it. Ha! Worth. Flashing away from the Rengar as he pops his Yumus, because he is a scary kitty, I'll tell you that much. Fucking Simba. Speaking of which, that's actually not something I wanted to mention, but something I will mention. A long time ago, when Rengar first came out, there was this inside joke amongst me and some of my friends that we'd all call Rengar Simba. No idea why. It just got caught on. I think it was just a correlation between him being some sort of a lion-like creature or a cat-like creature, and Simba being, you know, a lion and all. I think that's it. If you guys know the Lion King, the story of that and all that. That's a lot of that. Anyways, let's go back here. Let's pick up ourselves the component towards Liandry's that we don't have just yet. And hopefully rejoin our team, because it looks like Braum and Darius get a little bit caught out. Mostly Darius, though, because they don't seem to like him. They want blood, literally, because they're going to get it when they fight Darius. That hemorrhage stacks all over the place. And the MF ulti here is awesome. Well done. Darius with his spamming of Q is going to stay alive. Well fucking done. Holy crap, was that ever good. Let's go ahead here and just... I mean, I want to join the fight, but the fight's kind of over by this point, so I guess we'll just farm the Raptors for now. And we could probably pressure either Baron, mid lane turret, bot lane... Or not bot lane. Bot lane's way too far away. Top lane turret is also an option. But I think what makes most sense is just to bait the Baron. He's got no idea we're here. Speed buffs away. Let's go. Kill the Soraka. Kill the unicorn whore. There we go. Alright. Who's next? Rengar's taking his jungle. Who do you think you are? Taking your own jungle. Silly fool. Let's go ahead and ulti this guy. All in him. Let's go. You can't handle this. I do too much damage for you, son. And that's what I'm talking about. The Evelynn just gets so much stronger in the late game when you can unload on people like that. That sounds kind of dirty, but still. Let's just go ahead here and head over to the mid lane, clip some farm, and Dragon's actually up in 30 seconds. So I'll go and let them know that my dick's up. I mean, Dragon's up in 30 seconds. What just happened? Let's just do the wolves. Alright, here we go. Hitting up the wolves. And Diana's pressuring mid all alone again. She's got a lot of magic resist, but I think we can take on this challenge. So I'm going to try and stick it behind her to get that flank going off. And I have Rylai's, so if I can get on her, she's slowed for days and she's going to go nowhere. It's just a matter of getting to her. There we go. What? The hate spikes are going off, but they're not doing any damage. What is this game? Alright, let's see if the speed buff gets me in range. It does. There we go. There we go. My kill. Nice. Alright. Darius died on the other side of the map, but that's fine because we're going to get the dragon. And after that, I get Leandries, which will combine with our Rylai's to make us super, super strong at shredding tanks and still have high base damage because Magic Pen gives you more base damage, essentially. So great stuff. Great, great stuff. And I'm thinking for my next item after that, I'll probably get Hourglass just because Rengar comboing me, Jarvan comboing me, just Jinx damage, all that. Just seems to make a lot of sense to me personally. I could go with an armor item like Frozen Heart for more cooldown reduction, which would also be very good. But, I mean, damage. Like, damage. Right? Yeah, damage. Okay. I'm glad we had that discussion. Let's go ahead and do blue buff now. I'm thinking Diana's probably going to want this, as she should. So let's go ahead and let her have that. And I think I'll just farm up something else. We should start setting up Baron. So when it comes to set up Baron, I'll be the guy who clears wards and places the occasional ward. I probably should be placing more, but I'm not going to place any more than I do, if that makes sense, because it doesn't make sense. Okay, let's just ignore I said that, and let's just place a ward down instead and sweep what they got. So far, it looks like they got... Oh, hello. Poro ward, that's cute. Too bad it dies and falls over. Alright, let's just go top lane here, clip some farm. My team's actually looking at grouping they're grouping mid, and I think their engage is coming on. Yep, there's Rengar on the side. There's Diana on the flank. They're definitely going to get flanked here. I need to get in there and help my team out immediately. The great MF ulti, though, is unloading on a lot of them. Their Diana's going down to start off the fight. I'm assuming Jarvan's going to go on to Diana here, just by the way he's playing and all that. Darius on the backside, just demolishing their team. What a man. The Jinx rocket coming out. The Jarvan's engaging. Let's go into Soraka here. If I can set the smite on her and get her out of the fight, that's actually huge for us. Alright, there we go. Could get onto the Jarvan now. Actually, let's go to Jinx. Nah, let's go to Jarvan. Just gonna pop that onto her just for the shield. And the slow as well, because maybe Diana can take her out. I need my speed buff for my W to really get onto their Jinx, though. But I might be able to do that just now. Yeah, what are you doing, son? You're going nowhere. And Braum needs to get out. There we go. We have minions now, though, so this should be good for us. Diana's the only one who's alive. We'll go ahead and fight the big one just for BM. And can we also get this? Diana's on the backside, actually. And she's going to go right into us here. I think she's going to die. Yes, she is. Alright, she managed to kill our Braum. That's an accomplishment, but not a large enough one to stop us from getting the inhibitor, so that is awesome for us. Let's go ahead and see if they have any wards in here, because there was a bit of fighting here. And getting some extra wards would be nice for me. Nope. Is there red up? I doubt it. Nope. Alright. Rengar's coming after me, I could tell. And here's how I'm going to figure it out how to get away from it. Alright, never mind, I know I'm here. My plan here was as if he jumped on me, I instantly flashed the wall. And once he's on top of me, he had to flash to chase me. And from there, I have MF on the other side of the wall. So I had it all planned down in my head in case he jumped on me. He didn't. So that's good. But I guess I'll go ahead and get my red now. I can almost afford my hourglass, which would be absolutely awesome for us. But I think for the meantime, though, because they have an inhibitor down, we should literally just go for Baron. And Rengar has to flash the wall unless he wants to die. Or that, actually. I just realized he has a stealth. Don't know why I didn't remember that one. I think I thought he used it, but yeah, he didn't use it, so. Let's go ahead and get the red, though. We are almost level 16. At level 16, our power spike is huge on our ultimate, because our ultimate does a lot of damage as is, but it just gets that much stronger when you hit level 16. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm going to go back here a little bit early, and actually, Rengar's going to fight here with Darius. How is Darius going to do? Actually, team, Baron. Oh my god, there's like 4 or 5 bottom. This is huge. This is like such a good time for Baron. As long as my team comes quick, no smite, but this is free. We gotta go quick, but this is free. This is so free, because they're taking so long to get here. Because, yeah, they were all bottom side. You can see they're rotating, but they're rotating way too slow, so this is ours. Boom. I think they might have gone here sooner if they rotated quicker, but they just straight up didn't, so we get it. I'm going to go ahead and ulti the Diana here, just to keep myself alive and avoid some free damage. I'm going to have Jarvan now because he's in my face. I'm going to ulti out of the, or flash out of the Cataclysm here because I just do not want to be in there. And clean up Jarvan. Alright, let's run away here a little bit. I think... Hold on. Hold the phone. Alright, can we get onto Soraka? I think we can. Yeah, the hate spike's coming out. Alright, there we go. 5 for 1. I got triple kill. That is kick fucking ass. Talk about a great team fight for us. It was a little bit disorganized, but holy crap, does that ever work. And that should allow us to get at least a Nexus turret, if not 2. So that's awesome. I probably shouldn't have just been farming their wolves aimlessly, but you know what? I got 3 kills. Get off my back. So yeah, great stuff. There we go. There's the next Nexus turret. That should be the game here, guys. Hopefully you guys liked it. 15-3. All of those games were worth it. We managed to get ourselves a great Evelynn recording. So I hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure to smack that like button. It helps with the channel so much. Like I said, this is my 11th recording back-to-back. So hopefully you guys think that was well deserved. And of course, if you didn't like the video, feel free to leave a dislike. That still helps me out in the long run. And I'll see you guys. Oh, and subscribe. Subscribe for more videos. More videos coming out soon. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.